Hello. I am back with a Aldi grocery haul and a discount foods grocery haul. So I'm going to flip the camera around. We'll go through what I got and I will tell you how much everything cost. All right. So first up is a thing of toilet paper that was $7.99. Personally, I prefer to get it at Costco, but we just don't have the funds to go to Costco right now. So we are just making do with some Aldi toilet paper this week. $7.99. And then I got 2 things of their organic milk for $3.89 each. My preference would be the Kelowna Supernatural, but Whole Foods, again, not in the budget right now, so we are making do with things at Aldi. So those were $3.89 a piece, so $7.78. And then I got 2 things of lemonade for $1.99 a piece. One was the raspberry lemonade, and the other one is just their regular home-style lemonade. So those were each $1.99. And then they had these dips in, and these were $2.99 a piece. I got the caramelized onion and bacon, as well as the fried pickle and ranch dip. So those two look like they'll be delicious with some chips, maybe even some veggies. We have a bunch of cucumbers from the garden. I bet you those would be good there. Again, $2.99. And then I got their cantina style salsa for $2.49. So they used to carry an organic salsa in the refrigerated section that we loved, and they stopped carrying it, at least at my Aldi. So we're going to give this one a try and see how we like it. We are doing like taco salad tonight, so I needed some salsa. So we'll give those a try. I also picked up a thing of their guacamole cups. These have gone up in price for sure. They are $4.15 now. And then this was a bit of a splurge, but my son loves these, and the only time I ever buy them is when Aldi gets them, just because I don't really shop a lot of other places that have these. And these were $6.89, and then he likes pretzel slims with Nutella, and I prefer to get the big bag at Costco, but again, not going to Costco, so I got 2 bags of those. They were $1.99 a piece. And then this food container was $7.99. It's like a thermos type container. So my daughter needs to bring dinner to dance, usually at least one night a week, and usually she just brings something cold. But I thought if I picked this up, we could do heated up dinner in there as well, just to change it up a little bit for her. So that was $7.99, and then they had these reusable straws for $4.99, so I did grab those. And they're just a silicone straw with a little straw cleaner. So grabbed those for $4.99, which I didn't think was too bad of a deal, and they are dishwasher safe, which I always appreciate. And then I got a pineapple for $2.15, and then they had this flavored peanut butter. They had, I think it was a honey or a cinnamon one, I can't remember, and then this dark chocolate, oh boy, dark chocolate, it's not going to focus, dark chocolate peanut butter, basically, is what that is. And so I thought we could give that one a try, and that was $2.49. And then I got a bag of the Vidalia onions for $1.99, and I have oh, there's the cantaloupe. I was like, where is it? Cantaloupe was $2.29. Red onions, $1.99. And then I got 2 things of the Irish butter. Usually I get my butter from Azure Standard, but I didn't even order from Azure this month. Again, just not in the budget. So $3.89 for each of those, so $7.78. I got a thing of just the cream cheese spread there for $2.19, and then below it is a thing of sour cream. And that sour cream was $1.85. And then we needed some sliced cheese, so I grabbed 2 of the white mild cheddar cheese slices, the organic ones, and those were $2.69 a piece, $5.38 for 2 of them. Oh my goodness, sorry, I'm moving. There's a fly that is really bothering me. Okay, then I got a thing of the organic romaine hearts for $3.69. I'm going to use that with dinner tonight. And then I also got a thing of just the Boston, like the little greenhouse grown bib type lettuce. Those are really nice for sandwiches. And that was $2.49. And then I got organic strawberries there, and I should have just waited because you'll see in the discount grocery portion part that I was able to get a much better deal there, but I wasn't sure what they would have. So I grabbed just one of them, and those were $2.85. And then just some cherries. They were, let's see, $2.29 a pound, and I had just shy of a pound, so $2.15. My husband's really the only one who likes the cherry, so I did not get very many of them. And then I got 2 bags of the organic chicken nuggets. Those are just quick, easy lunches for when my son's PCA is here with him. So $7.99 each of those. And then they had a watermelon for $4.65. I could have gotten a watermelon cheaper at the discount grocery store, but I got one like 2 weeks ago, and when I went to cut into it, it basically exploded. So I was just kind of like, I don't think I'm going to try to get one from there again. We'll just get one from Aldi and pay a little bit more. And then they had just some organic bananas. Those bananas are 73 cents a pound. This is 2.31 pounds, so $1.68. And then over here on the bread items, we got the little mini maple French toast bagels. Those were $2.29. And then I got the Italian boule, which we really love. It's organic bread, and that is $4.29. And then I got 2 of these brioche swirl little thingies. They said on the shelf, I swear they said $3.99, but they ring up at $4.15, so $8.30 for 2 of them. We got a vanilla and then a chocolate chip, and those will just be a tasty little treat. So that's everything that we got at Aldi for a total of $134.79. I don't even really feel like I got that much stuff, and I didn't get anything too crazy, but it's just the way it is. So I'm going to put all of this away, and then I will come back and I will show you what we got at the discount grocery store. All right, and then the discount grocery store. So they had these little Mates, crackers, and you could get 6 of them for $5. Just gonna grab this one. Got that here. Okay, 6 of them for $5. I got 1 rosemary and garlic, 2 caramelized onion, and then I got 3 of just the original cheese. So those were $5. And then they had the same deal for the pretzel rods, 6 for $5. So I got 6 bags of those pretzel rods. And then my daughter wanted to try these, so we grabbed these. These were $1.79, apple cider vinegar potato chips. And then over here, I got 2 things of the Amy Lou chicken meatballs. These are the roasted garlic with fontina, parmesan, and pecorino romano cheeses. And so I grabbed 2 packages of those. I will just throw them in the freezer, but they are fully cooked and ready to go. So great for a quick, easy meal. $5 for both of those. And then they had these 3 pepper chicken burgers. It's a 2-pack for $3.99. I grabbed one of these for my husband. We'll put them in the freezer, but it's something he can bring and eat at work. Again, fully cooked and ready to go. And then I got this barbecue ranch chop salad kit for $2.99 for my husband to have for his lunch tomorrow. And then, let's see, we got, what? Oh, these sweet snaps peppers. These were $2.49, and so my daughter loves peppers, so we grabbed these. They look very fun and delicious. She's a big fan of peppers. Grabbed those for $2.49. And then they had the sweetest, there we go, batch of raspberries. I prefer organic raspberries, but for $1, I went ahead and just grabbed those, and we will eat them up probably with dinner tonight. And then they had their organic strawberries, 4 for $5. So that is why I wish I would have waited and not got the ones at Aldi, but that's okay. We will just make sure we eat a lot of strawberries over the next few days. So $5 for 4 things of organic strawberries, which is a great deal. So that's 4 pounds for $5. Excellent, excellent deal. Then they had the Driscoll organic blueberries for $1.49. So I grabbed those. A bag of the Moonlight plums, and let's see, what size bag? A 2-pound bag. So $1.99. So that was a good deal there too. $1 a pound for those plums. And then my daughter already opened up the orange juice and started drinking it. So, with the orange juice was $1.99. Same thing with the chocolate milk, $1.99. I would have gotten it at Aldi actually, but I forgot. So I grabbed some from the discount store. Aldi would have been cheaper, but that's okay. And then they had the Kelowna. Typically we buy the whole milk, but for $1.99, we're going to go with the 2%. Totally fine. It does have a date of 8/2. Today is the 31st. So, but we have one in our fridge that I got last week that had a date of the 27th, and it still smells and tastes just fine today. So you definitely get a few days past that date, and that is only a half gallon. And I go through 8 ounces every single morning when I make my protein shake, so I am not concerned about going through that at all. And so $1.99 for that. And then they had the Rumiano mozzarella. I don't usually buy pre-shredded cheese, but I really like the Rumiano brand. And it was $5.98 for 2 of them. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get it. I don't love it because they do add, where is it? There we go. At least they use potato starch, but there is an anti-caking agent on it. But we will still use that up, and that will be totally fine. I might freeze it. I might leave it in the fridge. I'm not quite sure. So everything with the discount store is keeping in mind that the dates are approaching and or just passed. So you have to choose for your family what is like something you will eat past and what's something you'll not. But all of this is still within its dates, but we do buy some shelf-stable things past because it's cheap. So that was $47.69. Won't focus, but $47.69 for everything I got at the discount grocery store. So it was like $135 or so at Aldi, plus about $50 there, so like $185 minus a little bit because I'm rounding. But that's everything we got for the week, and I will see you on the next one.